This program is brought to you by ADHD.
It's mental dysentery. It's mental dysentery.
Welcome to Animal Facts with Cory. Remember, a drunk squirrel should never drive.
I'm fine.
It's a common known fact that horses are communal creatures, but it's a less known fact that they're easily bamboozled. Almost as easy as a panda, or a goose, which you should be worried about pretty much all the time. Other communal creatures include crocodiles.
How was your day, Jerry?
Quite fine.
You know, we always hear about these theories about, like, what if magic from Harry Potter was real? What if the Force was real? Oh my gosh, it would be so amazing. And I'm just sitting here like, if the detect life skill from Skyrim were real, like, you would be able to see all the bugs in your house, like in the walls and in the ground and like all around you, and like you'd be able to see where all of these nasty things that make people uncomfortable are, and then you would never want to be in your house again, or people would never ever use that spell.
Now, we've all heard about the legendary 10-point buck that got away from that hunter, right? Well, this 20-point buck is a legend on its own.
What's up, baby? How you doing, huh?
When we hear the word snakes, many of us think of this large, vicious creature that's coiled up and poised, ready to strike. But sometimes they just like ballet. And remember, the natural predator for any snake is a deer.
I've also found that it's very true that if you want to wind up hating a media that you enjoy, you just interact with the fan base. It literally doesn't matter what it is either. Like, my favorite anime is Demon Slayer, and that fan base is, wow, like stupid crazy.
Walruses are amazing creatures that often weigh 2,200 pounds, or around 998 kilograms. But what most people don't know is that some of them can whistle. Not quite the musical prodigy as this horse, but it's still impressive. Speaking of natural talent, did you know that some pigs can climb trees?
Oh, I feel it in my glutes, bro. You want to see the weirdest and most pointless music video in your entire life? That was real fun, wasn't it? I hope you liked my dancing. Put my heart and soul into that game of cranium. And I got this colored pencil set from like Five Below and stuff, and like they have these pencils that are supposedly skin colored, but they all wind up just yellow. Like this dude here, like those are the skin tone pencils. And this is brown. It literally matters how much you spend on your art sets. And you know, I never would have imagined how sore you get while you're filming on location and you're duck walking with a 30-pound steel tank. Like, the insides of my thighs are like, "Ah." We haven't even actually filmed the full scenes yet. Ugh. My friend gave me this VR headset for free, and I don't have enough space on my computer to install the necessary software. So this is basically all it's good for. It's like a sleep mask.
And on my final note, I'll just say, if you're cooking crabs, be mindful of your surroundings and your fingers. This has been Animal Facts with Cory. Until next time, stay sexy, don't get murdered, and as always,
Have a wonderful time. And here's a project that I started but never actually finished.
The Battle of Ramree Island, also known as the Ramree Massacre. In 1945, the British forces launched Operation Matador with the objective of liberating Burma from Japanese control. The island of Ramree, strategically positioned along the Arkan coast, became a key target. The 26th Indian Infantry Division, under command of Major General Cyril Lomax, was tasked with capturing the island from the Imperial Japanese Army's 54th Division. On January 14th, the British forces began their amphibious assault on Ramree Island. Despite facing resistance, they managed to establish a beachhead and gradually pushed inland. The Japanese troops, numbering around 1,000, retreated to the island's mangrove swamps and marshlands known as the Devil's Garden, where they planned to regroup and hold their defensive positions. As the British forces advanced, the situation deteriorated for retreating Japanese soldiers. They faced intense bombing, artillery shelling, and strafing from air and naval units. The terrain itself posed a significant challenge with deep mud, dense vegetation, and treacherous conditions in the swamps. Many Japanese soldiers succumbed to disease, exhaustion, and hunger. On the night of February 19, 1945, the real horror of the Battle of Ramree Island began. As the Japanese attempted to escape the island by crossing a 16-kilometer stretch of swamp, they encountered a massive population of saltwater crocodiles. The exact number of crocodiles is unknown, but it is estimated that 500 Japanese soldiers entered the swamps, but only 20 managed to survive the ordeal. It is claimed that the crocodiles attacked the exhausted and wounded soldiers, dragging them underwater and devouring them. The combination of crocodile attacks, disease, hunger, and exposure resulted in a staggering loss of life for the retreating Japanese forces. After several weeks of intense fighting and suffering, the British forces successfully secured Ramree Island by early March 1945. The Battle of Ramree Island may not be as well known as other World War II engagements, but it has gained infamy due to the reported crocodile attacks and the terrifying circumstances faced by retreating Japanese soldiers.